It's truly a time to be living. Welcome back to the Dragon's Roost. We're here with episode 10, and as always, I'm not alone. I'm with my trusty co-hosts. Introduce yourself.
I am the man, the legend, Sam. And what a time to be alive.
Twitch.tv/SammyFury.
Hey guys, it's JakChoy here. Currently getting screwed over by my midterms, but took some time off to be with my besties in this amazing community.
Talk about the agenda on the podcast today, which is going to be the little updates that came with the game, such as the wing fix and the new 5-star ticket. We're going to go over the new event, Sky-borne Spectacle, the new summon showcase, Springtime Spree, asking the age-old question, as we do on every single podcast, should you pull? Alongside that, we'll go through some personal updates. You got all that? Let's go. Little updates. So, the foreshadowed and very much hyped up wing fix, where when you're hosting a co-op lobby, it consumes wings instead of stamina now, has finally been implemented, and there's been some mixed feelings about it ever since the change has been announced. But alongside this, when they finally implemented it, they gave us 20 blessed Ethon Ashes to kind of refuel our wings if we were kind of low on them in the first place. So what do you guys think about this recent change?
I've been kind of enjoying it, to be completely honest. For me, it's nice to be able to just divide it clearly, like, hey, this is for Stam, this is for co-op. I kind of wish we had access to more wings, to be fair. I still think the amount we have is not enough to really enjoy what we're doing, especially high dragons. I really think that grinding high dragons got a lot harder.
Because they're five wings.
Yeah, but they need to decrease for high dragons the wing count for sure. I think personally for me, the wing change, the best part about the wing change was not actually the wing change itself, but the fact that it automatically makes a lobby if it sees that there are no lobbies. And I love that. That's like yeah.
But one thing that I think that's important to address about this fix is that it no longer means that you're going to be waiting for a prolonged period of time looking for a room when you decide to join a lobby or host a lobby. Since it all consumes wings, it's all coming from the same currency anyway, and I think that's what the devs are really trying to address when it comes to this change. Not the fact about, we have more stamina than wings and wings than stamina. They just wanted to kind of hot fix a problem that was pretty much plaguing the game for the better half of 4 months. The fact that you can't really get into a lobby if you're trying to use all the wings that they gave us after they did the whole entire refill fix with the level ups back in the fire event where we got Melsa and all that stuff.
I think the nice thing about this though is that now, there's a clear delineation. Now they just need to kind of tweak the rate of regeneration, whatever they do, give us more items, however it goes. I think overall, it's a good fix. And and I hope it continues though. It's not perfect yet. I hope they don't have that idea that it's perfect. But for sure, I would say that it was a good direction.
I think what you said about regeneration is probably right. They should either fix regeneration or decrease cost for certain maps. Because even if they did decrease cost for some maps, obviously High Dragon is still a big issue. And also, I think I wanted to address a comment that I made last time where people wouldn't be sure if they should host or if they should join. That comment has been made completely irrelevant by that one checkmark box that says make a lobby if you can't join one. And I think now I don't think I've had to wait for a co-op lobby. Before that fix, I've had to wait almost 5 minutes. But yeah, that change honestly fixed a lot of stuff. That was the biggest, the best part of that change for me at least.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not really an issue of creating the rooms or doing all that stuff. Because the thing is that in Dragalia Lost, we have a pretty high active player count, right? So realistically, in a situation like that where you were doing the searching for room simulator thing, that shouldn't have been happening. It was clear there was an issue with the stamina and wing consumption in the game, and basically just reiterating what everyone said. It's a welcome change, not perfect, and I hope that they continue to improve upon it, as I'm sure they are going to do, as they are Cygames and very interactive with our community.
Yeah.
But aside from that fix, we also got a new 5-star ticket with an update saying that every single new player to the game is given a 5-star ticket that gives them one of the 9 original adventurers. So this is an interesting change to the game. It means that re-rolling is now possible again, for the first time, reasonably re-rolling for the first time since the game's launch, because they had the whole entire pre-register plus 1500 war might thing. So it's a good time for new players to get into the game. There's a lot of new content going on, but unfortunately it comes with its downsides, as I've mentioned in previous episodes. It kind of devalues the purchases that the whales are making.
I mean, I agree that if they randomly give out 10-star tickets for no reason, that does devalue whales in a sense. But I feel like this particular one is just kind of making it fair for the people who've been playing this game before the whole like free 5-star when you start thing was implemented. So I think they were just trying to like even that out, because then everyone would have been like devoid of like 1 5-star.
I think to just, sorry to cut you off, Jack. I think the important thing here is that they kind of want to mitigate this whole re-rolling thing. They don't want people to spend hours trying to get into their game. They just want people to play their game. And I mean, I've said this before. Dragalia is a pretty casual gacha game. And if you make the actual starting of the game difficult, then they can't get into it, right? You can't have this hardcore process for getting into the game. Again, min-maxers are going to, try and get the most out of their ticket, and that's fine, right? But if you just want to start, you just want a cool adventure to start with. And it's part of the original 9, so I don't think it really hurts whales. I mean, if you wailed on that first banner back during launch, then more power to you, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of better things to wail on since then. But I mean, that's gacha for you, right? I mean, if you're gonna give out old units for free, go right the fuck ahead.
I mean, sure. Like, I feel like after talking it a bit with people since the last time I talked about it on the episode, it's not that big of an issue. It happens in gacha games all the time, but I mean, I feel like it's just kind of diminishing returns to really be this huge like whale type player in the game, just given how generous Cygames has really been in handing out the free stuff to the players. So
yeah, but like you guys get the free stuff too, so I think that's like the counter argument.
Yeah, but the free stuff is less valuable because we have a higher percentage of getting
poor Reala, devalued my investments in a gacha game. I'm so sad.
Yeah, they're devaluing my investments in the gacha game. That is exactly the issue I'm taking.
I rolled the loot box and I got nothing.
You don't know what pain is until you roll in the platinum something.
All right, I mean, I'm just saying it doesn't affect you at all, to be honest. So
yes, it does. It does. I got 6K Eldwater instead of
no.
of 2 new 5-star.
That's another thing that I wanted to address is people were complaining that they were getting dupes from the 5-star ticket when they shouldn't have gotten dupes from the 5-star ticket. But like, if you put it into the other way around, when new players are getting 5 stars, they're only getting like a brand new character because they don't have like any characters at all. So honestly, when they pull like way later in the future, when they have like a bunch of units, they might end up with a dupe, and that could have been what that 5-star ticket was for everyone else who got the ticket instead of getting it when they started their account. I'm just saying.
And it just gets into the whole entire luck debate, where of course not everyone's 2 accounts are going to look the same.
Yeah, no.
And then we have the fact that luck's a weird thing. Sometimes you get dupes, sometimes you don't. Like, I don't really want to go down that path today,
before we kill one another, isn't there an event going on, Reala? Come on now,
yeah,
Sky-borne Spectacle.
Oh man, nice segue.
I am the king of segues. You can call me Segway King.
Except this segue wasn't really a segue. It was just kind of an abrupt. I'm gonna make you stop talking mid sentence, and we're gonna move on to Skyborne.
I'm just saying that this is a debate we could have for hours. And it's not a debate I want to have for hours.
Yeah, same. I think we've kind of talked about this in the past.
Sure.
And,
I mean, I was actually going to move on after that.
So, Sky-borne Spectacle. Hi, by the way, I'm now Reala. Okay, this is our new event, and it started January 31st, 2019, 6 a.m. UTC. It's going to end February 12th, okay? And we get an exclusive adventurer, Sea Fang, and we get to fight a dude that skips leg day. Jack, what do you think?
Oh my god. What is going on?
By the way, none of this is scripted. All right, Reala is useless. By the way, it's your run of the mill raid event, and you get a water dragon. The water dragon.
Stop.
The water dragon's probably useless because he's straight HP. Maybe you use it on Nathaniel.
Alright, so
calm down.
Sky-borne Spectacle, basically what Sam told us. It's a run-of-the-mill raid event. But he did ask JakChoy his opinions on the event, and you have yet to respond, sir. So do your part.
I mean, what can I say? I think they upped the rewards decently. Like, I don't know, compared to like last raids, I think the rewards are a bit better. Especially on like the gold side of things. That's just my opinion, but like I haven't really like exactly counted everything or like analyzed it and compared it, but that's just like kind of the gist that I've been getting while I was just kind of playing through the event. And I think as Sam mentioned, the boss design is amazing.
Skips leg day.
Yeah, skips leg day. And also I think he makes like some references to like WWE wrestlers, I think. There's like, I know there's a wrestler, I saw this on the subreddit, there's like a wrestler who does like the same exact poses that he does like right before, or like while
I think it's Hulk Hogan, to be completely honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's the guy. It's literally
guys,
Hulk Hogan.
I just want to let you know that I secretly really love professional wrestling.
Oh yeah. Really? Dude, more power to you. I could never get into it, but I mean, it seems entertaining, you know?
Yeah.
I love that reality show type content mixed in with people trying to beat the crap out of each other.
The one thing I'm surprised about though, that even though this is the Lunar New Year event, it's not like it's not associated with like a limited time banner, even though this is like a holiday event, which we'll get into later.
If they did another limited banner, I'm pretty sure people would have started raiding. Because like,
I love limited banners.
I mean, I hate limited banners. Still salty about EA also. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think raid boss designs are getting better and better. Like, I love his JoJo poses and all the JoJo memes that come with it.
So the thing about this raid boss, right, is that the design's cool. I like how you have to maneuver your way around the map, kind of like this checkerboard.
Yeah, no, I love that chessboard thing. I think that's really cool.
It feels like reminiscent of like, I don't know, like, this is kind of a stretch here, but reminiscent of rhythm games in such a way where you need to like be at a specific place at a specific time. And I feel like Dragalia Lost, if they kind of extrapolate further, there could be a cool like music styled like boss where you need to like attack and beat or something. That may be for the far future, but
that would be actually pretty darn cool.
It's a nice idea for something in the future, and this like boss kind of plants the seed that might happen in the future.
Yeah.
But the biggest issue, guys, with this event is that the raid battle theme is back. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
don't.
God, I hate it. I hate it so much.
I love it.
I love it. I don't understand how you can hate that song.
It sounds so bad.
I mean,
he's a free-to-play shamer. He's a music hater. What else? What other flattering things will you tell us about yourself, Reala?
Hey guys, I'm an avid writer. I'm a role player.
And he writes Cardcaptor Sakura fanfiction. Holla!
Oh god.
And I write CCS fanfiction, Sakura Kinomoto.
Hell yeah, Lee Sioran. I got you, bro. I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude.
FBI, open up.
Hell yeah.
I'm sniffing what you're shitting. I mean, what?
You're sniffing what I'm scratching. Alright. Enough of that. Anyone have any last comments on the event before we move on?
Actually, I do have one issue that I have with not exactly the raid itself, but the raid map. There's like this purple patch on the bottom that like you can easily mistake as an attack indicator, and sometimes I freak out for no reason after seeing that. Do you guys have this issue? Or is it just me?
I never noticed the purple patch, so
I just auto dodge everything, to be honest.
I mean, okay, I guess it's just like a me thing, and I haven't seen anyone else complain about it, but like that annoys me because like I feel like I'm gonna get attacked when I'm in that spot, but then I don't get attacked and end up rolling into like another attack.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I feel like that's just your teenage angst coming to haunt you a bit there.
What?
I'm just
Wow.
I'm just the god of dodge. You feel me, dog?
Yeah, he's the god of he's the god of dodge. All right, that's enough talking about this event. We're gonna move on to the Summon Showcase, like we do every single episode, and we're gonna tackle them with the only way that we know how to, which is one at a time. Let's start with Lin Yu, the featured 5-star rate-up character of this banner. She is a wind axe unit with the first skill being Typhoon
Okay,
Fist.
wait,
Deals
Reala.
6.
I just need to let the viewers know something. Okay, I need to be
what's up?
completely
What's
honest
up,
with them,
Ooh.
regardless of what I say. Okay,
Mhm.
I've already pulled on this banner. Okay, I've already pulled.
Yes.
It's over. I
Yes.
used all my. I only used
Yeah.
free Wormite though, so it was not bad. But I got a pretty nice haul. But yeah, Lin Yu.
So yeah, these two numbnuts pulled money that they should have been saving for the Gala banner, which we said that we were gonna do like a collective summon so we can react to
Dragons
each
were
other.
summon on the Dragalia banner. Free
But,
views. Don't mind if
yeah.
I do.
That's not happening anymore because these
No,
two
it might. It
numbnuts
might.
wasted all their might on this banner.
It's okay.
I've literally been holding off on pulling on this banner for you guys, and like you guys just backs. Okay, moving on.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Yeah, salt over.
Alright, so Typhoon Fist deals 6 hits of wind damage to enemies directly ahead and inflicts sleep for 3 to 5 seconds, 110% base chance. And then when her skill 2 is active, which is called Heaven's Breath, the skill instead deals 9 hits of wind damage and inflicts sleep for 3 to 5 seconds again with 110% base chance. So the only difference here is the fact that she hits 9 times instead of 6. Going into her second skill, Heaven's Breath restores the user's HP with 36% recovery potency, and then activates Heaven's Breath, which is the skill name, for 10 seconds. And while she is in Heaven's Breath mode, the attack rate is increased by 20%, and then it applies the changes to the Typhoon Fist I just mentioned. Co-abilities, defense by 15% fully leveled up. Alongside that, her actual abilities will be critical rate and is increased by 10%, which HP is 70% or above. Bog resist 100%, and skill haste. What do you guys think of this
She's
unit?
fantastic. She's really, really good. I mean, I'm not gonna beat around
Yes.
the bush. High Mercury, she's probably gonna be one of your go-tos. She's an axe unit. She has that built-in defense. She's gonna reduce the amount of HP required for doing that. She has the Makoto S2 essentially. She's fantastic. I think she's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the same sentiments are basically with me. She is going to be the premium attack unit that's 5-star for the High Dragons. We've seen this with Zanefried and Makoto, where they're kind of hard to pull because they're 5 stars and in the summoning pool naturally, and she will also be in the summoning pool naturally. But just by having this 5-star, that means that you have an opportunity to play a character that otherwise is not an easy access to other players. So she will probably be in high demand, and of course her recovery skill is something that you definitely need throughout the High Dragons.
So I think right now is a good time for JakChoy's special JP voice segment.
That's what happens on this show.
Yo, guys,
Welcome to the
I'm
Dragons Roost if you're
doing the
new.
podcast again.
I'm
I'm done.
trying to make it a thing. I mean, no. Hear me out. She did a bunch of characters for Conquel, including Shimakaze and Nagoto.
Wanker. All right, go ahead.
She played she played the childhood friend from Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, and
Oh god, the worst character in the
yeah,
entire
the worst
show.
character in the show. And she also played Uraraka from Boku no Hero Academia. So quality voice actor. All right, JakChoy's voice actor segment is now over.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go on that tangent where you're just like, the Cygames team is really hiring some high-profile voice actors and actresses.
I'm not gonna repeat that for like the 5th time. No, but like, I love her. I love her model. I love her design. Do you guys know that she winks after and during the victory screen?
Oh, she does.
She does. It's super cute, and like. She's wearing the qipao, which is like a signature Chinese dress. What I don't like is that hole in the middle is actually not culturally correct. Like, that's literally there for fan service reasons only, and that should not be there in a cultural sense.
The boob socket, as people like to call it. Sorry to
fan service.
Oh my god, Sam. She's like,
sorry to spur this on you guys, kind of during the podcast here, but I've actually been thinking about giving like letter grades to the characters that we review on the show. Would you guys be opposed to that at all?
I give her S+ for great waifu. See, they won't.
Same.
All right, completely devaluing my question.
I'm telling you, that's my way of showing you that no letter grades.
No, we should not. Yeah, no, let's not get into tier list.
All right, so she's gonna get the S+ for good waifu.
She gets
that's a fact, folks.
She gets an S. She gets an S- for good waifu for me too. Yeah, I usually don't like. God, I'm just going into design. I don't like the double. I don't like double hair anything. Like, I hate twin tails and I hate double bobs.
Nani?
But like, I like this messy style of hair. I don't know. I just really like her design. I
Sam
think
goes
Nani? No twin tails.
Yeah, I hate twin tails. I'm sorry. I think in terms of her kit, I don't know if this is an issue that's just on paper, but I think, to be real, axe units don't have the greatest like attack rate, right? And usually when you have a crit rate increase on a character, you want that character to be attacking as much as possible so that you get a higher chance of actually proccing the crit. And they decided to do this on an axe unit for some reason, which kind of confused me. Like, this is just me, like, theory crafting. I don't know if this is an actual issue in game. I guess Sam has her, so he would be best to tell. But like, that was just kind of my impression. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't run crit rates on axe units for the most part. They have the highest
base crit rate.
Oh, I forgot
they
about
have 4%
that.
Crit rate.
Right.
Yeah, so that's,
I mean, 4%.
I think
still
double.
Not a lot,
I forgot that, but they have double the base crit rate.
Yeah, but another thing I noticed about her kit though is, holy crap, that SP cost on her skill 2 is very high. It's 8K.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they were trying to like fix the whole like crit rate load attack rate for crit on this axe unit by giving that attack rate increase by 20%, which is actually really rare, by the way. That skill that increases attack rate, you don't see it that often. I think the only character that I have who has that is Mikoto. But damn, that SP cost is like really, really high.
Yeah, Mikoto's is
4,500
for comparison, by the way.
Yeah. The good news, though, if there is a good to come out of this, the SP costs line up pretty well with each other, because obviously you want to use Heaven's Breath to buff up Typhoon Fist, and Typhoon Fist is 3k, so you go, 3k, 3k, and then you're up to 6k with the Heaven's Breath, and then before you're able to use it a third time, you'll have Heaven's Breath ready. So, I mean, that's cool. That's what they should be doing, but it's glad to recognize that they do like line up their SP costs with the way that they intend you to use the abilities. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of have to, because like, for characters to actually have like a good kit, I think that's one of like the most important things.
You need to line up the timing. The timing is very important in Dragalia Lost, but that's basically all we have to say about Linyu.
Yeah, and she's a bog res, so I think she'll be great for high merc.
Yes.
Because like the other 5-star win characters are like all bow, and like the range units aren't that great for high dragons, in my opinion.
I mean, Cerise was amazing for H mid.
Yeah, but Cerise is the exception.
Yeah, I guess.
Cerise is
to a lot of rules when it comes to bows.
I would say I think she's gonna be very, very good. And I also think that our next unit is also going to be pretty fantastic as well as a budget option.
Ooh, which unit are you talking about here?
I'm talking about the Rambling Blade, Kuhai, the Wind Sword from someplace. He's from a harbor. No. He harbors burning rage. My bad. He's not from a harbor. He's not from a harbor.
He's the new Fire Emblem.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so the reason my joke is funny is because if you look at his like details or whatever, it says a wandering swordsman from the east who avoids involvement with others. He has a cool personality, but also harbors a burning rage for acts of injustice, standing up for the persecuted whenever his travels take him.
I need to read the descriptions for the rest of the Dragalia Lost characters.
Why? That was actually one worth reading. It was pretty epic. God.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, the vibe that I'm getting is he's like an edgy Sasuke character.
He's just, I don't know, man. I think he's the complete package. He has the hat, he has a sword, but I think this guy is great. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah. So he is a sword wind attack unit. Base rarity is 4 stars, with skill 1 being Soaring Flicker, deals 4 hits of wind damage to enemies directly ahead, with a skill 2 of Keen Blade, which activates something called Apsaris Formation for 10 seconds, and during Apsaris Formation, the user's critical rate is increased by 10%, and their Force Strike will deal 3 hits of 75% wind damage for Force Strike level 1. And you also get bonus OD bar damage, is reduced to 3.7 times for all hits of Keen Blade from 8 times. And then also, for a cherry on top, the SP gain is reduced from 330 from 345. What a skill, dude. There's so much text on that, and all of it is just going to be things that help you out in one way or another.
So, just get into the technicality of Keen Blade. And the correct pronunciation is Apsara's Formation. Overall,
I don't know
the bonus OD bar damage, don't worry about that. When you do the math out, it's going to come out to greater than 8x. They did that because then, you get the whole 3 hits of 75% damage. All the numbers are reduced, mainly because of the way the damage is calculated and how it is 3 hits of 75%. The main thing you're going to be getting from this, cool animations, A, and B, increased crit rate to help with 2 of his abilities, which are increased crit hit damage and more crit hit damage when he's above 70% health. So I think he has a nice, strong little kit right here, just because of Keen Blade.
And aside from that, he also has Dragon Haste for his Cull ability, which is always welcome, and critical damage, which adds 15% to modifier applied to critical damage, Bog Resist, and when HP is at 70% or higher, critical damage is increased by 15%. So you have all the crit stuff just piled onto him here.
They're really pushing the crit this banner, I feel like.
Hell yeah. I love me some crit.
I mean, I like it too. It's just I don't think, at least until we get like the double print update, crit isn't like the best per se, but that's just my opinion. I mean, yeah, he's looking like a great character, looking like a snack. When I read the thing, I thought it said Asparagus Formation. But
oh my god!
Wait, can we make that a thing in the DL community where we just call it Asparagus Formation? All right. Kuhai is awesome. S+ tier.
I don't have him. Sad face. Should I just pull? Because y'all just left me in the dust.
Actually, you know what? No balls. Pull right here on the podcast right
now.
Live
right
reactions.
here. Okay, y'all.
Right here, right now. 10 pull.
Talk about some stuff while I pull.
Alright, so Su Feng is going to be our free 4-star unit for this event. He is a Dagger Wind attack unit. Gale Slice is the first skill, deals 2 hits of wind damage, and then 1 hit of weaker wind damage to enemies directly ahead. And when S2 is active, Gale Slice inflicts stun for 2 to 4 seconds. That's sweet. Crackling Pyro Blossom is the second skill, which increases user strength by 25% and upgrades the Gale Slice skill with a chance to inflict stun for 10 seconds. Critical rate is the co-ability with Therion's Bane as one of the regular abilities. It increases damage to Therions by 25%, Bog Resist, and skill damage plus 20%. We see this type of design with the limited 4-star units where we just kind of get a character that is a character. They aren't especially great, but
So
he's here and he's free, and he'll be in
update
your
on my poll. Your boy got Jean d'Arc 5-star.
Oh, my condolences, because you don't have a Hildegard.
Yeah, and I got Gentle Winds, the fantastic 5-star worm print that I'm never gonna use.
Did you get Kuhai?
Nope.
Did you get the new 3-star?
Nope.
Do you still have a will to live?
I'm gonna plead my fifth on that one.
All right. Sufang, is there much to say about this guy? I don't think so.
He's super hot. He reminds me of that character that's in the currently airing anime, Naofumi from Rising of the Shield Hero. Go watch that, by the way, if any of you guys haven't watched it in the audience.
Isn't Shield Hero like an isekai, like standard isekai?
It's no. It's an isekai, but it's like it's a really serious take on the isekai and like what happens if like someone is given the worst like starting hand. And also it has Raftalia, who's like girl of the season. So get on that.
Sweet. Speaking of heroes that may or may not have shields, Zhao Lei does not have a shield, but she might be a hero.
Hey,
she is the 3-star character.
My new line in my contract said we ain't talking about 3 stars anymore. I was promised
so she
no
has
3-star talk. Yo, censor this all out. Yo, someone get me my table. Put Reala through this table, please.
All right, okay. She exists and she's light and she's 3-star. Okay, let's move on. The new 5-star free-tier dragon for this event is Long, the Kung Fu Master. He is a 5-star wind dragon. He has something called Howling Burst, which deals damage in a line. Wow, what a cool dragon skill. But we have wind strength and critical damage, which increases strength by 45%. Leveled up all the way. So let's go back to the what is not leveled up all the way. 30% and adds 50% to critical modifier. This is cool. Strength and critical. What can go wrong, right?
More crit. Yay.
More crit to your already crit characters. Put them on Kuhai.
I feel like they could have come up with a better name than Long. To be honest, but no.
What about Short? Would that have
But
worked
I
better?
mean, his name means dragon. Rock the dragon.
They could have done like they could have done like Panda Dragon or something.
What do they call him?
What would that be?
Panda Long? That sounds so dirty.
Panda Ball Z.
Yeah, Panda Ball Z. They should have called him Panda Ball Z.
Speaking of Panda Ball Z, we have literal Shenron in Dragalia Lost now, who is the 5-star, technically 4-star quality dragon. Dude,
actually though, when they released the banner art for this, I was like, did someone just copy paste the Dragon Ball Dragon and like put it in a banner?
There was Dragon Balls in the promotional image, wasn't there?
Oh really?
I think so, or maybe it's just the meme is so widespread that I thought the actual promotional art was the dragon. Either way, here's Peng Lei, and he does some damage. He's a water dragon, and he does the HP thing.
HP, which we will actually discuss a bit later. Regarding dragons that give HP, I guess. And for a free dragon, I guess it's solid.
Yeah. You can mob him. That's the important part.
Yeah, so, that's the important part.
Yeah, it goes from 20% HP to 30% HP, which is sweet, you know? Like, you have that extra HP to work with, but whatever. It's not as good as Gacha 5-star dragons. As always. Finally, we're moving on to the slog of the show, the part where everyone clicks off the video based on YouTube analytics. Worm Prince.
Hey, Kung Fu Masters is the bomb.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Oh, and the art is so cute too.
Art is really cute. Yeah, I love the art.
So, kung fu fighting. Axe critical rate is increased by 10%. Wow, okay, so we have Lin Yu, who is an axe and does crit things. Then we have Kung Fu Masters, which is meant to be put on Lin Yu, because her art is literally on the worm print. And you get increased critical rates. Hell yeah. Synergy. That's the important word of today. And skill damage is increased by 10%. Solid, very simple, as a lot of the worm prints tend to be, but it's sweet. We like this. They're doing the weapon increase rates as they did with the last banner. So Sam's prediction that this would continue in the future was correct. It's a good word print.
Yeah, and I'm glad I got one. Oh, so to talk about my pulls on this banner, I think I did like 3 and 2 singles or 3 singles, and I got Lin Yu, 2 Long Longs, and a Kung Fu Master. So I made out like a bandit. this banner.
Screw you.
Really did make out like a bandit. But yeah, do we need to say much more about Kung Fu Masters?
Oh, yes,
No,
yes.
it's
Actually,
a
we do
solid
need to say one more thing.
word.
That it's way, way better than Warrior Maiden. Like, infinitely better.
Yeah. Power creep, guys. Who knew that?
No, Warrior Maiden's the other 5-star banner on this.
It's the other 5-star, yeah.
Oh, so it's not even power creep.
It's just infinitely better.
I thought Gotcha. I
mean-
thought you were trying to compare it to a previously released Wormprint that did similar things, but here's Warrior Maiden, segue. Recover potency gets increased by 10%. Alright, at level 2, wait, so unmubbed it's 8%, and then Slayer's strength, which increases strength by 3% for every 5 enemies defeated, which is up to 5 times per quest.
I mean, it's not a terrible print for healers. But
yeah.
I still don't have a Hildegard, so it'd be.
I
like,
mean,
completely
if it
useless to
gave
me.
max health, then I could see it being decent for healers. But Slayer's strength, like, come on, it's I don't know. The mainly,
I don't think these two things work together.
so the main thing about Warrior Maiden though is that it's supposed to interact with the second half of her S2, where she heals more from her S2 now because of equipping this. And she gets some benefit out of it with the Slayer strength. She's an axe unit. She's going to kill a lot of units. That's the main idea behind it, but I don't think it's that great.
In practice, doesn't work. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
important part. I don't
What's
think
really
it does.
funny about the art is like, I think the initial vestige is better than the refined one.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they should have flipped those.
refined gets the thigh highs that Reala loves and adores, but
Yeah, but her thigh hairs are weird because they're like gooey and like drippy. Like I don't know what happened to her, but like
no, it's like ripped. That's the whole point.
yeah, but it looks like some tar like got on her leg.
Okay, all right.
So that's Warrior Maiden. We're breezing through them today, boys. Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance is the event Wormprint that you get just by rolling the Blazon summons. Or I guess we can call in this event, it's going to be, instead of the Blazon summons, it will be the Winddawn summons. That's an old joke that should probably die. It gives you bog resist.
Yeah. Woo.
So, I mean...
Now you can...
Yeah, here's what happens, right? If you want to avoid the fact that there's double resist characters in the game, you can make one of your freeze resist characters bog resist if you wanted to. So
It's like...
yay! You can artificially make your own character power group. Hell yeah! All right, Dragon Dance, Lunar Festivities, another new one. 4-strike damage gets increased by 20%, and then Striking Haste, which the skill gauge refills by 6% when the user's 4-strike connects.
Yeah,
this is kind of cool.
I think
like
it's good
it.
with Kuhai. I think this was actually just made for him. He's going to be 4-striking a lot.
Just
him being able to use his S2 more often, where a lot of his power comes from. I think this is a great Wormprint for him. So,
Yeah. I this is actually pretty solid Wormprint.
Yeah.
I think.
and
4-strike
4-star
damage.
Wormprints are the most common type of Wormprint. So hopefully the idea is that if you get Kuhai and you pull a bit on this banner, you'll get at least one copy of this, which you can then unbind with your keys if you don't want to.
I mean, the other thing is like striking haste is much like it's really easy to proc because you don't even need to kill anything. You just need to kind of like connect it.
Yeah, you just kind of have to 4-strike a bit, and then
and then it's like easy 8% per 4-strike. So I think
it's a much less steep requirement than killing something.
Yeah, especially when you need to
welcome.
kill like 4 things to get. Yeah, that's kind of also art is amazing.
Yes, especially their fine version. I like all the I like when the night sky turns like dark. It's little details like this in the game that really keeps me playing. It's just like cute things that they do.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
Note is like one of my favorite characters. Elisane is best girl. I think the night thing is like that's mostly because Chinese, like a big part of Chinese New Year is like the fireworks, which is also kind of emphasized in the event. So I think that's like.
And speaking of the fireworks, there is a 3-star worm print that we won't talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about the 3-star worm print in a very minute detail. Just for
very
Sam.
minute detail is the fact that we are moving on to our personal experience with Dragalia Lost. What have you guys been doing in the game recently?
Well, I'm just doing the raid event. I need to catch up on High Midgard a little bit more. I'm working on my facilities. But yeah, I've just been playing with my new toys, Linyu and Long Long.
Wow, you're calling real human anime girls toys?
Oh, come on, man. They're pixels in a game. Let it...
Oh, they're real.
No, they're not pixels.
Real.
They're rendering.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They're polygons. They're
I'm
polygons.
sorry, let it go.
Yeah.
What about you, JakChoy?
For me, I think I actually really enjoyed reading through the event. I know all, like, or probably like none of you guys actually read through the event, but I think this one was a fairly fun read. What was interesting for me was Lin Yo, who's the actual 5-star character, was not the main character. Instead, it was Su Feng. I think that was pretty interesting. And apparently Su Feng's story is really good. Like, people have like said they cried after reading it. So, best boy, good boy, firework boy.
Oh wow, fiction makes me cry.
Okay, Reala. We can.
I know. I say that so ironically because like.
But like, it's not though. Have you never cried from watching a movie ever?
No. I'm saying that like I'm making fun of the people that do, but I'm like literally the biggest baller when it comes to watching fiction. So.
Exactly.
Me crying doesn't count because I have overactive tear glands and I automatically cry in cold weather. So.
Oh, I do that too.
No, but I cry like a lot, dude. Like.
Tear glands? Is that a thing?
Yeah, overactive tear glands. Where else do your tears come from, dude?
Oh my God.
Yeah, where do you think your tears come from?
He's like, they come from the rain. All right, it's the rain I store in my eyes.
I just think the scientific term for it is funny. Tear glands. Hell yeah.
No, that is the scientific term. Okay, we can argue about.
I like the scientific term for it.
Oh my God. Okay, we can argue about tear glands at another day.
So off topic.
Yeah, I can't wait for that podcast. By the way, I'm quitting again.
I think for me, I finally bought my 4th and 5th workers for
What the hell? It took you this long?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really need it until I realized like I have too many buildings and shit that I need to upgrade. So I kind of caved in and I bought them. And that's been helping out a lot in terms of like upgrading my building. Because like at first I was like, I'm just gonna upgrade to get like what's it called, the crafting stuff out of the way. But like now I realize like I actually need to upgrade my other buildings. Like I checked around and like a few buildings were like hiding. Like the dagger building was like it was like level 1.
Level 1 dagger.
Yeah. So I realized, wait, I fucked up.
You realize it was go up to 30, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So I've been hard at work. I mean, no, I had the other dagger, like, because like, you get 2 dagger buildings or like 2 daggers or 2 buildings of each.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was just my second one was kind of low. So that's what I've been working on. Also, still at that grind for High Midgard, going great. And I think what we need to talk about is what we got on our 5-star ticket, because I believe both of you numbnuts pulled.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm gonna talk about my experience real quick. So, I'm doing the impossible and tackling High Brunhilde before I tackle High Midgard, because I mubbed my Zainfried, no regrets. And since I got lucky pulling 3 copies of Leviathan in total, I only had to use 2 of my
that's pretty nice, actually.
Max and Bind Leviathan. Yeah. So I now have him at level 100. Now all I need to do is get a 5-star Ellie, and then we'll be basically good to go.
Yeah, you're well on your way, dude.
But yeah, 5-star ticket. I got a 3rd copy of Zainfried. What about you guys?
I got Julieta. Yay! I mean, I think a Hildegard would have been much more appreciated, but Julieta, not a terrible character.
She's a new character. That's the important. You didn't have her in her part.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I'm really glad I didn't get a dupe. But like, yeah, so I was pretty happy. But like, we just did the light event, so I probably won't be using her for a bit.
I I got 3,000 Eldwater. I mean, I got really lucky on my first one they gave us for free. I got Maribel. Guess who I got on the second one they gave us for free? The Maribel. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They like doing that. I got Zanefried. Yeah, that's actually what happened to me. The first one that they gave us for free, I got Zanefried. And then the third one that they gave us for free, I got another Zanefried.
I think I got Maribel my first one too, now that I think about it.
But I'd just like to put it out there
second, not third.
that I probably have the best account now. Hands down.
Yeah, your account. Okay, you were flexing out on stream, and I was like, oh my god.
Did you like my flex on stream? I liked my flex on stream.
I kind of liked it, but you never you never stood in one place where I could actually just look at all your units. You just kept on being like, oh, I have Ieyasu, oh, I have Maribel.
I have Ieyasu, I have Cerise, I have Helasan.
If you want to see quality content like that, go to twitch.tv/ShamrockFury.
I guess. Or
I have Ieyasu.
I might be streaming more Dragalia. It's actually, I think, the most popular game I stream. Like I just.
Oh fuck! Wait, guys, I just did another temple and I got Lin Yu. Oh yes.
Oh my god, pulling on podcasts. Well, while
it's the new meta, boys.
While Jack is there,
no,
pulling and playing Dragalia. We're hard at work trying to make a great podcast for you, the viewers.
I got the 4-star.
Oh, thanks for saving your Wormite for a group pull stream.
No. You're not gonna do this to me right now. You guys literally stabbed me in the back.
What are you talking about? We spend money on the game. We could catch up to you at any point in time.
And that is the end of this episode of the Dragon's Roost.
Hell yeah! Free to play shaming all day. What a time to be alive.
If you want to comment, give it a comment, and then we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.